Seriously? Flooded and you have no power? Is everything ruined? Of course not. I still have this lovely dress, Emma said, pulling the hem of her dress out to the side, curtsy style. She pretended not to notice the way the two girls who had been gossiping happily as they crossed the elevator lobby immediately quieted when they spotted her. The dress would have been a distraction all by itself. The drippy wet bun was also atypical for a swanky office building in which sophisticated and polished was the unofficial dress code for women. But a lack of makeup made everything worse. Much worse. Not that Emma was really a glam type of girl, but she had a distinct disadvantage of having very fair eyelashes, despite her medium brown hair, and her eyes' shape made it worse. They were both large and tilted upward in a semi-distinctive manner. Bambi eyes, her mother had always called them. But without eyeliner and mascara, she was more Lord of the Rings Gollum than adorable baby deer. You know, it's a good dress, if a bit out of place for work, Julie mused, as they followed the two gossiping girls and a middle-aged man yapping into his phone onto the elevator. Sexy. A little slutty, even. Go you. That's great, Jules. Slutty was just what I was going for on a random Wednesday morning at the office. Well, then, you should have called me. We're the same size-ish. I could have lent you something. I'll be taking you up on that tomorrow, Emma said as Julie hit the button for the 12th floor. Everything I have will need to be dry cleaned at best, burned at worst. But this morning, I couldn't make it from Upper East over to Upper West in the middle of traffic and still make it to the office in time. The elevator doors had just started to close when a male hand stuck between them, activating their sensors so that the doors reopened. Great. Really freaking fantastic. A lesser woman would have groaned in dismay at the sight of the man in front of her. Emma merely straightened her shoulders, ignoring Julie's softly uttered, "Oh dear." It was him. The man was gorgeous in the sort of way that made women stop and stare. The tall and lean athlete's body was as impeccably dressed as ever, in a trim, perfectly tailored black suit. No sign of a tie today, although there often was one. His dark hair was perfectly styled, the clean-shaven face showing off a strong jaw and symmetrical lips. And the eyes. Green today, although they often could burn blue. But Emma didn't have to look at the man to know all of this. She knew it all from her memories. Bad memories. He didn't falter at the sight of Emma in her low-cut cocktail dress and ugly wet bun. In fact, he didn't look at her at all. Nothing, not surprise, not even acknowledgement, fluttered across his features at her presence. The man was in control. Always. Julie shifted to the corner of the elevator to make room for him, and he nodded briefly at her before turning so that he and Emma were standing shoulder to shoulder. The doors closed, and Emma lifted her eyes to the little screen that indicated the floor number. He mimicked her posture, his eyes also focused on the spot where L became 1, then 2 as they ascended. "Emma," he said politely, not looking at her. "Cassidy." "You're looking well." "And you," she said, her tone smooth, monotone. "You didn't get dressed up on my account, I hope." His voice never lost its casual politeness. She didn't so much as glance at him. "Oh, do you not like it? I've been so hoping a fancy dress is all it would take for you to ask for my number." The elevator stopped on the 7th floor, and Emma and Cassidy stepped to the side so the man in the back corner could exit. In sync, they moved immediately back into their previous positions as the door closed. They still had not looked at each other. "You know, it's a little bright for my taste."